Hey everybody, welcome back for another round of eShop deals here at the channel. It's another amazing week for budget games on the Switch, and I'm definitely happy to have you here with us for a few minutes so I can share them with you all. In today's video, we'll check out a bunch of amazing deals under $5 and finish up with a few other deals worth checking out in our quick reel section. Before we jump in, remember Drageus Games is doing their secret sale, so if you own any of their titles, check the eShop for their list of other games that you can get at an even better price. I'll highlight one here in the video so you have a good place to start. Alright, and with all that said, welcome if you're new, welcome back if you've been here before. Let's dive right in. Stay safe out there and please enjoy the video. Alright, we'll start with Nevaeh, which is a single-player platform adventure game with a roughly 720 megabyte download and a main story that will last about 3 hours or so to complete. It centers around a young girl as she ventures into a mysterious tower in order to save her hometown. The puzzles can put your mind to the test on occasion, and the boss battles can get a bit creative as well, and you can get some really cool power-ups along the way. It's a great value at $1.99, and right now you can get it marked down 85% to a new low price until the 15th. The Hong Kong Massacre is a brutal single-player top-down fighter with a pretty hefty download, again around 4.1 gigs, and offers about 3 to 4 hours of gameplay on average. With this one, the story was inspired by classic action movies and it boils down to a basic revenge story. The gameplay is a lot of fun and incredibly tough, the weapons all sound great, and it really is pure carnage. You can dodge and use slow-mo, which do help a bit, and if you're up for the challenge, right now it's on sale at a new low price of just $1.99, marked down 90% until the 22nd. Back Again is another new game that released just a few days ago, and it's a pretty wild one. The music and the narrator that randomly will start talking to you, oftentimes in riddles, along with the dark abyss that's below, can really get into your head. Now once I realized that I'm not racing against time, I relaxed a bit and really started to enjoy the game a lot more. It's a simple premise but done to perfection, and right now it's on sale for just $2.39 with a 20% introductory discount until the 16th. Genetic Disaster is a local multiplayer arcade-style action game from Drageus Games, and like I mentioned, they're doing their secret sale right now. You can pick this one up for just 49 cents if you already own any of their other titles. Just pull up their games on the eShop and you'll see all their secret prices. Getting back to this one though, the game has both co-op and PvP modes, which is pretty nice, so if you get tired of playing nice together, you can battle it out. Each level of the mansion is procedurally generated for replay value, and there are a ton of different weapons you can find and use. You have a few different playable characters and some power-ups you can find. It's a pretty fun game, and right now it's on sale for just $2.48 until the 19th, or again you can get it for just 49 cents if you qualify for the secret sale. Lacuna is a single-player point-and-click adventure title with a download around 1.8 gigs and a main story that will last roughly 5 to 6 hours to wrap up. This is one of the more compelling games in the genre, in my opinion. With the way they've set up the dialogue choices and the story overall, it's really well done and you want to see what happens at the end. It also has the option to turn on outlines so you can easily see the things you're meant to interact with, which does help some, and right now it's on sale for just $2.99, marked down 85% to a new low, and the sale ends on the 27th. Ritual Crown of Horns is a top-down action game with a Western horror theme, and it's incredibly difficult. The game is all-out action from the start, and it centers around an undead bounty hunter out for revenge. You'll take on waves of enemies and massive hordes, combining both weapons and spells as you work your way through and eventually find and unlock new buffs and things that can make you even stronger. It's definitely a tough game, but again, if you're up for a challenge, make sure to pick it up as it's at a new low price of just $2.99, marked down 85% until the 23rd, but the download is around 4.6 gigs. Next we have Kid Ball Adventure. This is the last new game on today's list, and while the game has a simple premise and art design, it's actually pretty tough once you get through the first couple stages. The fact that you're constantly having to time movements and avoid enemies or hazards with the bouncing mechanic really does make the game a little tougher. There are more than 100 levels and even some boss battles, and it does have a difficulty setting for those that find it a bit too tough. Right now it's on sale for just $3.99 with a 20% intro discount, and the sale ends on the 14th. Darkside Detective, A Fumble in the Dark is a really great point-and-click adventure game, and the follow-up to the original Darkside Detective. In this one, they cut out a lot of the bloat and really focused on telling a good story with compelling plot points and interesting characters. They've given us 6 new cases to solve with an absolutely amazing soundtrack, and overall it's a solid value right now while on sale. You can pick it up for just $4.15 with a 68% discount, down to a new low until the 14th. FORECLOSED is a narrative-driven cyberpunk stealth action game with a 1 gig download and a story that will last around 5 hours or so to complete. Now with this one, the story is framed through the narrative of a graphic novel, which is pretty cool, and while the stealth and AI aren't really that great, the gameplay is still enjoyable, plus the music again is amazing. It does also have a skill tree and some RPG mechanics as well, and right now you can pick it up for just $4.99, marked down 75% to a new low until the 15th. Hero U Rogue to Redemption is an old school style adventure RPG with tactical turn-based combat, skill points to use as you level up, nearly unlimited different player choices, and centers around a young man named Sean as he makes relationships during the day and ventures into the different dungeons and caves, taking on all kinds of baddies at night. Now again, this is definitely a retro feeling game, and right now it's on sale for just $4.99, marked down 75% to a new low until the 18th, and the download is over 4.3 gigs. Monster Destroyer is a game that's very similar to Vampire Survivors if you've ever played it, but it does add in the ability to play with local co-op for 2 players. In these games, your character starts off with a weaker beginner weapon, and you basically run around taking out enemies and collecting orbs to power up and gain new abilities. Now one thing to keep in mind is you're not entirely in control of your attacks, more about positioning where your character will be when the attack goes off. These types of games are very addictive, at least to me, and they can hook you in with that one more run feeling, and if you're interested in this one, right now it's on sale for just $4.99, marked down 30% until the 29th, and it has a download around 300 megabytes. Alright everybody, here are a few other games to check out while you're already on the eShop.
Remorse. We hide in fear behind closed doors.
Something's totally messed up in the mind. We need you back, Dusty.
We've got a nightmare.
Take care, as much as you can, firing at things in a plane.
Alright everybody, thank you all so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed the video or you like the Switch, we have plenty more content on the channel. Feel free to check it out.
That's all for today's list. We hope you liked the video. If you did, consider subscribing and liking down below. Okay, bye!